Hi everybody, it's Ryan Maloney. I'm the children's minister here at Saturn Road, and today we're doing a sermon supplement video about Jeff's message that he delivered yesterday on John 8 verse 12. So let's start by reading that. John 8 verse 12. It says, "When Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, 'I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life.'" In Greek, Jesus says, "Ego eimi to phos to kosmou." This harkens back to what God says in Exodus 3, verse 14, when he's talking to Moses out of the burning bush. I am. He is the great I am. He just is. He must be. So when Jesus says these words, what's fascinating is he says this during the Festival of Booths, or the Festival of Tabernacles in that time. This was a time of thanksgiving for crops and blessings and salvation from Egypt. And so the people would all gather together and they would celebrate this festival with oil lamps like this one. They would fill them with olive oil and they would create wicks made out of priestly garments. So they would fill up their oil lamps and light these wicks of priestly garments, and you would see these all around the city. So to Jewish ears, they would have heard this light metaphor, and it would not have been lost on them. They would have heard and immediately thought, he is talking about being the light of the world. He's talking about being our salvation. During the Festival of Tabernacles, you can just picture, you can see the lamps in the homes and in the windows. Everyone at night is celebrating, and you see these lights all over the city, burning the priestly garments, the olive oil coming up, the sweet aromas coming up and going up to God, celebrating the salvation that they have. And Jesus says, "Ego eimi to phos to kosmou." I am the light of the world. That was a powerful metaphor. He's claiming to be the light of the world, and that is no small thing. He's claiming equality with God. He's claiming to be the light of the world, not just a light. We may stumble in darkness, but with Christ, we walk in the light of our salvation. Are you sick and tired and fed up with COVID? Jesus turns to you and he says, "Ego eimi to phos to kosmou." Are you in the grips of poverty? Have you lost your job? Or are you in the grips of greed? Ego eimi to phos to kosmou. Are you angry? Are you anxious about politics and all the power struggles going on? Ego eimi to phos to kosmou. Do you hurt your kids? Or do you just ignore them? Ego eimi to phos to kosmou. Are you being lied about? Are you being gossiped about? Are you being bullied? Ego eimi to phos to kosmou. Whatever your struggle, whatever you're battling, whatever your sins might be, whatever disease you might be dealing with, you might be in the valley of the shadow of death, and you might be there for years, but you are not alone. The great I am is with you. The light of the world is with you. And he whispers to you, "Ego eimi to phos to kosmou."